evening. Come on into the room. As you guys are coming in, make sure you let me know what city and state you are watching from. Come on into the room, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys know it is October, and the fourth week of this month, it is going to be MA week, Medical Assistant Appreciation Week. So I wanted to remind you guys of that. MA Appreciation Week is coming up this month in October. Let me know if you guys have any plans for that week. Hey, LB. Let me know if you guys have any plans for that week. Let me know where you guys are in your journey. Are you in school? Are you trying to get certified? Are you seasoned, meaning you've been in the field for a while? Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, guys, let me know as you're coming in. Let me know where you are watching from. MN. Hey, MN. Jessica says, Miss K, thank you for your videos. I passed my NJ last. Congratulations. Okay, Picky says, I'm a student. J Bar says, New York, just graduated. Super nervous to take the exam, but you're so helpful. So glad the videos are helpful. And let me just tell you guys this, because I get this question all the time. My videos are still very relevant to the current exams. Everybody always says, your videos are from like 21, 22. Are they still? Yes, listen, yes, they are. Certification, the type of questions they ask do not change. Now they updated and add more things, but the videos are still very relevant. Hey Tevra, blessings to you as well. Our Longoria, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. It's from Oregon. Jackie's from Mississippi. Regina says, I'm new here. I have to take my test. I'm watching from Conyers. Awesome, Regina. Welcome. When is your test? Texas, about to start MA class. Jennifer, what part of Texas are you from? I'm actually looking into relocating down there. Let me know what part of Texas. And then I see Regina's from Conyers. That's actually, Georgia is on my list as well. So guys, I'm literally in the process of relocating right now. And Georgia and Texas are on my list. When I tell you guys I'm in the process, like I'm literally looking at homes. Like, and I'm going to move to where I can find the type of home in my price range. I'm glad to hear that. CMA. Okay, awesome. Tevra says I'm from Texas as well. Hey, KT, Jennifer Cottage. Oh, I've never heard of that. Is that like, tell me what that's near. Like, what major city is that near? I only know of like Houston, Dallas, Beaumont, Killeen. I know of like Fort Worth. I don't know of a lot of cities in Texas. San Antonio, Austin. Like, let me know what major city that's near. I see you say East Texas. I'm glad you caught me live too, KT. Let me know if you guys have any questions while I'm here. L. Cassie King, I retake my exam on the 18th. I'm feeling confident, from Florida. Awesome. Hey, Tanika. KT says go to Texas. Listen, Texas is probably #1 over Georgia. So I'm definitely thinking about it, KT. Okay, November 18th. Hey, Zaria. 2 hours from Dallas, about 3 hours. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that context. Go to Dallas or Fort Worth. Houston is not it. What about Houston is not it, KT? Awesome, Regina. I'm glad you subscribed. If there's anybody else watching and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Let me know if you have any questions while you have me here today. For those of you that are about to take certification, make sure you are studying. You know, you guys know I had my MA refresher course. So it's marefreshercourse.com. That'll help you pass as well. What part of Texas? I'm looking into Houston or Dallas and Fort Worth. So it's funny that that person mentioned Dallas or Fort Worth, because that's literally, but they are a little bit more expensive than Houston. So Houston is like #1, but then I'm like, also looking at Dallas and Fort Worth, because the reason I'm relocating from the DMV is because of how expensive it is. So I'm looking at them homes in Houston like, okay. I can give you some agents. Are you doing tests today? Test practice. So no, I'm not doing any test practice. I'm not doing any test practice today. I can't say, okay, KT, I take my test this Friday coming up. So good luck to everybody. Oh, pin the link, please. For the MA refresher course. So I'm not able to type in the chat while I'm live. For some reason, I thought I could, but if somebody can put it in the chat, it's www. If somebody can please type this for me, it's www.ma MARefreshercourse.com. If somebody can type it, I can pin it, J-Bar. But for some reason, I'm not able to type in the chat while I'm live. Jennifer says it's nothing in East Texas. I love your test practice. Somebody said multiple choice. Yeah, so multiple choice questions, I can do those, but it's just, thank you, Jacqueline. It is more time consuming to create those, but I can definitely do more of those. The last practice I did was a mix of multiple choice and open ended. The multiple choice is good, but if you can answer open ended questions, that's how you know the information. L. Cassie King says, I've been watching videos like a hawk. I'm glad they're helpful. She said, even when I'm on the clock. Look, don't get in trouble. Jay Barr says, good luck, everybody. And thank you, Jacqueline, for posting the link. So I pinned the link. Jacqueline posted it. And I pinned the link for anybody that's studying for certification. I pinned the MARefreshercourse.com link. The clinical courses for anybody that's taking the clinical portion, because it's going to be clinical and administrative. The administrative courses for anybody that's taking only administrative. J Bar says, thanks, it's Janine. Okay, Janine, nice to meet you. Can you talk about the order of phlebotomy tools? I'm learning it and I take my certification next month. I'm nervous. Yes. So for phlebotomy order drawer, if you can write this down, love, if you, I don't know if you have a pen or anything, but what is it? Oh, young boys really get great looking girls. If you write that down, that mnemonic, that's a good way to kind of remember the order of drawer. I'll say it again. Young boys really get great looking girls. Okay, so your Y is for your yellow, your blood culture tube, right? Your B is for blue, for light blue. Really is for red. Get, that G is for gold / marble. That's your SST. Great is for green. L, looking, is for lavender. Girls is for gray. Okay, so you got yellow, which is light blue. I'm sorry, yellow, which is light blue. You got yellow, which is blood culture, light blue, red, SST, green, lavender, gray. You're welcome. Oh, I won't see CNA working night shift. Oh, okay. Hi, Quism. Nice to see you. Some of you guys been here for a long time. Let me know if you guys put your questions in the chat while you got me. You better get me while you got me. And do me a favor, guys. I see it's 87 people watching right now. Only 3 people have liked the video. Do me a favor and like the video. That helps to get out into the algorithm. Like it, not just the reaction button, but actually like the video. You're welcome, love. So those of you that are preparing for certification, make sure you have study materials. I have MARefreshercourse.com, but make sure if you don't have my course, at least have some type of study material that'll help you get prepared for the test. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. Have some type of study material that'll help you get prepared for the exam. Okay. For those of you that have to retake the exam, you want to just hone in on the areas where you fell short. So it gives you your score, your detailed score, and it shows you where you fell short. So you want to make sure you double down on studying those areas where you fell short. November 14th, I'm so nervous. I'm going to type to freeze up in front of the test. This is why you want to be able to answer open-ended questions. Because if you answer open-ended questions, then you know it. So this is why you want to make sure you can answer those type of questions, okay? Because if you can, then you know that you know the information, all right? And I came on live today because I just finished recording some videos for this channel and my other YouTube channels. And I said, let me just go live real quick just to see what everybody has been up to. I haven't been live in a while. I wanted to remind you guys that MA week is coming up. The 4th week of October is always MA Appreciation Week. I'll have some discounts on some of my stuff then. You guys know I have my course, the necklace and stuff like that. So I'll have some type of special going on at that point. EKG. What about EKG? Oh, that's awesome. Quism said I completed my externship. I wasn't looking for a job. Make sure you guys are using recruiting agencies. Look up MA recruiting agencies in your area. Go to Indeed, of course, and go around to some private offices in your area. Oh, El Cassie says I've been making B's on my practice exams. That's good. So a B is about what? About an 80, right? If you guys can make 80s on your practice exams, that's a good indicator that you could be ready for the test. When my students are getting ready for certification, they have to get at least an 80% on the practice test before they can take the test. So if you're getting B's, if you're getting an 80 and above, that's a good indicator that you could be ready. That's a good indicator. Okay, guys. Any other questions while you got me here? Ask away, because sometimes I'm not able to answer questions. So let me know. And if you don't, that's fine too. That is fine as well. I just wanted to get on here and make myself available a little bit. I've been getting messages. If you're trying to get into my group, I'm sorry. I'm trying to I'm working and I'm teaching in the evenings, y'all. I've had a lot going on. So I'm like, let me try to go live today. Thank you, Tanika. MA week is the 4th week of October. That's fine, Jacqueline. I just got to get updated on my email. I got to get up to date with my emails, my messages. J Bar says, thanks for your time. Appreciate you. No problem. What's a good study guide if I can't afford yours right now? My videos. So really just free resources, to be honest, is key, because I purposely made my study guide $27 because I wanted to make it comparable. Well, not comparable, I should say. Not comparable, but actually more competitive, to make it to make the price more competitive, I should say, to make it cheaper, so that way more people could afford mine. And I know I used all of the testing plans to create the study guide, and it's only $27. So I know it's cheaper than all the others out there. I wanted to purposely make it so people could afford it. But you got free resources like my channel, and then you got, of course, Quizlet. Just be careful with Quizlet, because Quizlet, people on there are uploading the questions and answers, and they can be incorrect. So just be careful with that. But yeah, mine, as far as paid, mine is about the cheaper you're going to get, next to free. And for those of you that don't know, my study guide is $27 for 3-month access. For 6 months access, it's $80. And you can pay over time. So if you say, like somebody that just mentioned they don't have any, they can't get it, you can pay it over time. So you can use, there's a way to, what is it? Afterpay, I think you can use. So if you cannot afford the study guide, you can always use Afterpay and pay over the course of like 4 weeks. So that's an option too. Also, you can always gift it to someone. So if you are somebody that can buy the 3-month access for $27 for someone, you can do that and gift it. I've had people do that as well. Hassan says, I'm on my 3rd semester in the program and the second male MA. Hassan, we don't get a lot of males. I'm not surprised we don't get a lot of males. So I'm not surprised that you are the second male. I'm not surprised. We've only had just a few. And this is why you guys stand out so much. Like I mentioned on a video before, sometimes we will have externship sites like we only want the males, only the males, because this is a predominantly female career. Just being in the medical field, as far as like being a medical assistant or a nurse, female dominated. So when they get males in there and they're good, like, you guys definitely stand out. So I'm not surprised. You're welcome, Tevra. So Hassan said, I love it so much. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, especially when you're sought after. So when we had those sites asking for males only, and we only had a few, like even now, my class now, I don't have any males. The last time I had a male in my class, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. I mean, but they're there, though. There's definitely a lot of male medical assistants. I had somebody ask in my group. They said, are any males in this group at all? And then all you see was all the guys commenting under his post, because he was like, am I the only male here? But yeah, it's a female dominated, but definitely a lot of you guys in the field, and we appreciate you guys. One other thing I wanted to mention too, I'm going to make this a separate video. I have it in my notes to make a video on it, but I want to talk about too, I'm going to do a video on not being pressured into moving up if you don't want to move up, right? Because everybody wants to know, do I have to, can I just work as an MA? What if I don't want to do anything else? You absolutely can. I'm going to do a video on that. You absolutely can. Don't feel pressured. Like some people, they use MA as, you know, a stepping stone to become a nurse. Some people go into radiology. Some people become surgical techs. You can absolutely decide to just work as an MA for a while. You may work your way up into becoming a manager. You never know. So it is perfectly okay. And my friend that I had on here, she's a nurse practitioner now. She said it never stops. When she was an MA, they wanted to know, when are you going to become a nurse? When she became a nurse, when are you going to become a nurse practitioner? Now that she's a nurse practitioner, actually seeing patients, she's a provider now. Now she said they're asking her, when are you going to specialize? When are you going to go become a doctor? Like really, like it just never stops. So I'm going to do a video on that. Just talking about not being pressured into into going into other things if you don't want to. And if you do, fine. Some people, they get into the field and then that's when they realize they want to do other things. So that's fine too. Hey Jasmine, I haven't seen you in a while. Miss Jasmine, where you been, Jasmine? Haven't seen you in a while. Some of you guys are OGs. Y'all been here since the beginning, hanging in there. Y'all been hanging in there. If you guys are trying to get in my MA group, I'm sorry. I'm going to get to it. I gotta go through. It's a bunch of requests. I need to go through them. Been busy with work. I get it. I understand. I just was saying that too. I've been busy. I've literally been so busy. I have not been able to do any videos. I was able to do some today. So you guys will see a video in the next couple of days or so. I was able to do a video today for this channel, and I have 3 other channels as well, guys. I don't know if you guys know, but I have 3 other channels. So this is my biggest channel though, but I have 3 other channels. And so I recorded 6 videos today, 1 for this channel and then 1 for the other channel, and then the other 4 was for 1 channel. So yeah. Hey Ashley. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. I'll be here for a couple minutes, see if anything comes up. I'm glad you guys are hanging in there with me on a Saturday. What are you guys doing today anyway? I'm glad y'all hanging in there with me. Let's see. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine says she's proud of me. Thank you, Jasmine. As she says, I take my CCMA exam on the 15th. Good luck. So everybody that's getting prepared, good luck to you guys. And everybody that just recently passed, congratulations. I have 3 weeks left in college as a medical assistant. I'm off to the clinics, and any advice you can give me. Yeah, absolutely. When you go to your clinic, when you go to your externship site or the clinic, just make sure you're asking plenty of questions. Be on time. Take initiative. Don't get into the crowd. Okay, just make sure you are taking initiative, meaning like always seeing if they need help with anything. Don't sit around. Even if you have some downtime, don't let them see you sitting down. Let them tell you to sit down. Hey, go ahead and take a break. You've been working, wipe off the chairs in the lobby, straighten the magazines, always stay busy. Take a notepad, ask plenty of questions, and don't be afraid to ask them to demonstrate it for you before you actually do it yourself. Like if you got to do, give an injection or draw blood or something, you can always ask them to show you first, do it for you a couple times, and then you do it. Hassan says hustling. Yes, hustling. That's one of the things I teach on this channel too, Hassan, is having other sources of, other ways to earn money outside of your job, especially now with everything going on. You guys see what's happening with the government shutdown and what happened with the pandemic. Nothing is guaranteed, guys. So you have to have other ways of making money outside of your job. In addition to my job, I have other things outside of that business. You guys, you may say I don't want to start a business, but you do still want to think about some ways to make money outside of your job. You need multiple income streams. Trying to see what else I can do since I only have my seat. You can look into registration, Jacqueline. Registration, scheduling, call centers. You can look to see if they have any remote jobs. If you want to possibly work from home, you can see if they have any remote scheduling jobs. So it's different things you can do with the CMAA, mostly registration, like front desk, reception, a call center, maybe even possibly working in billing, because as a CMAA you did learn billing, so that's an option as well. Thank you, Whoa. Hey, Sandra. Oh, they're telling you good luck, Ashley. They said you got it, Ashley. Hi, Gaza. I'm sorry, I'm not able to see what, I'm not able to translate what you wrote there. Jasmine says, yes, I'm looking to see if I can get into Epic training. Oh, you want to like actually train people for on Epic? That'd be awesome, Jasmine, if that's what you mean, like being a super user. You're welcome, Jacqueline. Yeah, there's so many different things you can do. There's remote positions. Like if you go on Indeed, there's so many remote positions on Indeed. I was actually looking into some because I'm looking into relocating. I was looking into some remote positions. But thank God the position that I'm in now, and I'm actually moving over into a different position that's fully remote. So I'll be able to work, still work for my same company no matter where I go. Oh, super user. That's awesome, Jasmine. Is it good to do CMAA? I'm thinking to do this. So you know CMAA is administrative only. So yes, if that's what you want to do, if you don't want to do the clinical side, like Jacqueline and I, we had a conversation, and Jacqueline was like, you know, she knew that that clinical side wasn't for her. So if you know that the clinical side is not for you, that direct patient care, then yes, CMAA, you can do different things with that, as I just mentioned. Preparing for externship next week. Good luck with that. Take those same tips that I just gave someone else when they asked for tips as they're about to go into the clinic. Sophie says, can I have a shout out? Absolutely. Who else want a shout out? Yes, Sophie. Shout out to Sophie. I hope this not this not a spam thing, is it? I hope not. I hope not. Do you know Gaza, Palestine? Love Torres says, you're welcome. Love Torres says, question, even if you don't get certified, they would still hire you as long as you get your certification before 60 days. Yes, some people, yes. Some companies, yes, they will hire you and they'll give you a certain amount of time. Some even longer. Some may be even longer. So like the company I work for, they will bring you in as an MA1. So for those of you that's not certified, there's some companies that'll do this. So my company, they'll bring you in as an MA1, and they will give you time to get certified. If you want to move up to become an MA2 and you want to, you know, make more money, they will, there's really no set amount of time that they give you. You just can't move positions for 6 months. But yeah, so some 60 days, some 90. Jasmine says some give you 30 days. So it just kind of depends. It's Kid TV. Shout out to It's Kid TV. J Bar says doesn't matter the state, which I don't remember what you're referring to when you said doesn't matter the state. Are you referring to as far as getting hired? Yes, possibly. Now, I'm not in every state, so I can't say, but somebody in my group did say, and I don't quote this from me, but somebody in my group that lives in Washington State, so don't quote me on this. I don't know if there's anybody in here from Washington State or familiar with it, but I'm just repeating what they said. They said that they have a completely different certification over there, and you have to have it. So I don't know how true that is. So it is possible that it can depend on the state. Woe NK says, keep watching Miss K's videos. She helped me pass. She's great, very insightful, knowledgeable. Congratulations. I'm glad you passed, and thank you. Oh, I was going to ask, was she? Oh, I thought you meant you wanted a shout out. Sorry, as kid. You said me when I said who wanted a shout out. So I'm sorry. I thought you meant you wanted a shout out. Tevra says, awesome. You're welcome. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to go eat something. I just wanted to pop in here, see if you guys had any questions. If you did not already like the video, do me a favor and like the video. Tevra says, so come to Texas, LOL, so I can get your what? You say come to Texas so you can get your what? What part of Texas are you in again, Tevra? Let me know. Let me know what part of Texas you're in. Huh? I feel like eating both eggs and chicken. Can pregnant women eat chicken? I ate chicken when I was pregnant. I'm not giving medical advice at all on this channel. I don't give medical advice, but I ate chicken when I was pregnant. That's all I'm gonna say. Level one train and work. Yes. So the company I work for, level one, they will train you on the job. Yep. You don't have to be certified. Some of them are just straight out of school and no experience, and they get it on the job. You too, whoa. No, but I'll take the shout out to It's Kid TV. Hassan says shout out to Chicago. I have never went to Chicago before. I want to visit. I've never been, but I need to come when it's a little on the warmer side. I don't want to come when it's super cold. I don't want to experience the windy city. I don't like the cold. That's why I'm going down to Georgia or Texas, because I want to get away from the cold. And I want to go where it's cheaper and warmer. Jacqueline says coming to Mississippi. I don't know, Jacqueline. It's a little that's I don't know. I gotta look into Mississippi. I never really thought about that. I don't know. When I think of Mississippi, I just think of like, and I could be wrong. I've never been, but it just seems super country. Is that true, Jacqueline? Is it like super country down there? I mean, I know Texas and all of that is the South as well, but it's just, I don't know. Mississippi to me just sounds super. I gotta look at the map to see where Mississippi is. Is Texas more south? I gotta look at the map. Let me know, Jacqueline. If you come to Corpus, oh yeah, I'm not going to Corpus. That's too I don't want to go. So when I'm looking at Texas, guys, I'm looking to be more inland. Like, I don't want to be close to Mexico. I don't want to be close to the water. I want to be more inland. So I know I'm not, I could possibly visit Corpus, but I know I'm not going to move to Corpus. Just graduated, trying to work at urgent care. Oh, you're going to get a lot of experience working at urgent care. Hassan says a lot to do in Chicago. Okay, I'm definitely going to visit one day when it gets warm again. I'm a phlebotomist and I've done CNA for 15 years. Awesome. Oh, I'm in Corpus. Okay, I got you. Okay, some parts are, but where I'm at, it isn't country. Okay. Thank you. Just nervous for my certification for next month. Definitely, my program is only 8 weeks. Okay, lots of information to study. Yes. When you're in an accelerated program, it's a lot of information at one time. Like my students, they only got 12 weeks. When you're in those accelerated program, guys, you really have to do a lot for yourself. You really have to take the time to look at videos. You got to do a lot of studying on your own because the class is so accelerated. You have to do your due diligence as far as like looking at videos before you even go to class. If you know you're going to be drawing blood tomorrow, look at phlebotomy videos on YouTube. If you know you're going to be doing EKG, look at EKG videos. You have to. You gotta do it. Shay says, come to Texas. I'm trying to. I'm trying to, Shay. Yes, it's Kia. You can email me at kheartcpr@gmail. So KHEARTCPR@gmail.com. kheartcpr@gmail.com is my email. All right, guys. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Y'all have a good night. I will again. Oh, one more time. I'll just mention my MA refresher course is linked. It's pinned in the comments. If anybody is preparing for certification, it's $27 for 3 months. If you want it for 6 months, it's $80, and you do have the option to use Afterpay to pay it over the course of like 4 weeks or 6, something like that, 4 to 6 weeks if you can't do it all at one time. You're welcome, Tevra. One other thing I wanted to mention too. I mentioned the MA week coming up, the 4th week of October. I mentioned my MA refresher course. What else do I want to mention to you guys? Also, for those of you that's interested in possibly starting a business as a medical assistant and you want to know how to get started, I have an ebook as well on that. I can link that below. It might already be in the description, but I'll link it just in case you guys want it. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. I'll be doing a study session soon. So every now and then I do study sessions, usually on a Saturday morning. I'm possibly thinking about scheduling one for next Saturday morning. So we'll see. This person named Miss K too. Who is that? This say that person name is Miss K. Who are you? Reveal yourself. Their name is Miss K too. Miss K says, I purchased your refresher course. How long would it take to get through it? So it's up to you. You can do it over the course of a couple weeks. It's just up to you. So for those of you that don't know, my MA refresher course, it has 12 modules, okay? In each module, there's a video lesson, a quiz, and some knowledge check questions just for you to just check your own knowledge. It's not for you to turn those questions into me. So it just depends. The longest section is probably terminology and anatomy. That's probably the largest section. I think the longest videos are in that section. But it just kind of depends on how long it takes. It's self-paced, so it just depends on you. But if you get the 3-month access, you do have 3 months to get through it. Some people take that long. Some people I've had reach out and they're like, I didn't get through it, so it just depends on you. Some people get the 6-month access to give them some time to go through it again. And then one thing I will say, if you need your quizzes or anything reset, you just have to email me to reset it. Good luck, Shay. Oh, Miss K said my name is Kim. Okay. And you know what's so funny about that? One of my students stayed calling me Miss Kim. I'm like, my name is not Kim, it's Kendra. She calls me Miss Kim. I'm like, I don't know where you got Kim from, but my name is Kendra. Jasmine said, I study for 30 days daily, all day. So it's up to you guys. It's up to you. I think that's it. All right, guys. Y'all have a good day. I'll be posting a video soon within the next few days or so. Y'all take care. Be blessed.